First of all, I'm third generation here on this land, which I think I'm very fortunate.
Although Doug Jansen has spent his life immersed in agriculture, his father originally planned to sell the farm to someone outside of the Jansen family.
You know, I think it surprised him when I bought it because it meant that he was going to end up doing a little bit of work here that he didn't anticipate.
Douglas came along and he said, if you want to sell that farm, why don't you give me a chance? And, well, he said, it'd be a heritage farm because after all, it's been in the family for 75 years. So why would you want to give it away to somebody else?
After Doug bought Heritage Tree Farms from his father, he wanted to grow the farm in a new direction.
I knew that I had to find a way to make the farm more productive than just growing regular Christmas trees.
And so Doug had an idea to grow Christmas trees in pots, as potted plants take up much less space than your average seedling tree. But Irwin wasn't sold on the idea.
Oh, I was a little bit hesitant at first, and I thought, you know, this is going to be a lot more work.
But Irwin eventually grew to love the idea of branching out.
I'm finding myself being more and more involved and actually getting a little bit excited about the idea of maybe he did have a good point. You have a choice now. You can either kill the tree here by sawing it, take it home and killing it, or let it live.
With the Jansen family roots planted in Heritage Tree Farms, the father and son duo can continue to work side by side.
We learn things from each other. We challenge each other. We drive each other crazy once in a while. You know, it's always good to have a helping hand. And I remember when I was a kid, I was working side by side with him, building fences to keep cattle in, and working on the grain farm, fixing equipment, and doing all of that sort of stuff. And the same thing is carried over into this tree farm. It's just worked the other way a little bit. You know, now I tell him what to do. It's kind of nice.
For Shaw TV, I'm Corinne Skelbeck.